right. So there are a lot of things for us needing needing to be solved. A lot of things remaining for us to solve. I'm not sure how to say that. We got these paintings. We've got safe codes. We've got the chest thing going on. I was thinking about the chest thing actually. If we trading post tomb, I think we'll take the tomb because we haven't solved that one either. There's candles to be lit down there, so maybe we can get the tools for that today. But the chess pieces, we've discovered a lot of chess pieces throughout the rooms. And down on that chessboard below us, down there, they only had a rook, a king, a queen, and then each of the others. I think the knight, the bishop, and the pawn. So we probably could do something with that. We need to place the office in the ladyship's chambers, I think. Although another thought I had was, maybe we should head back down there and check. Actually, let's go back down to there and check. Because now I wonder, is it a black... Are they black pieces or white pieces that are needed? And my thinking is we just need to get those rooms into the mansion and then place the pieces on them. On those rooms. They're, wherever their current locations are. That makes sense to me. And hopefully it's correct. So there's this room. It looks really fancy. Oh! Oh, hold on. Here we go. This is it. We saw a picture of a cracked wall. I did not recognize this until just now. I was thinking it was the other staircase, how we first got into this whole underground area. That wall is cracked. We want to break through there with a sledgehammer. Probably the power hammer, right? Blue pieces. Oh, really? Interesting. Oh, here's a thought. Do these change based on the rooms that we place? So if we place a room with a white queen, then we're good to put this and it would be white? Maybe. Okay, well, let's go play with the mansion. Alright, we have got two different tools that we want to make. We want to make the lamp burner, or the burning glass, whatever it's called. We want to make the power hammer, and we want to place those rooms. There's quite a few things, and those are just like the things on my mind right now. There's so many puzzles to figure out. We've got the clock tower. There's a sanctum key to be gained there. The drawing room, there's a key to be gained there. We currently have 4 of the 8 keys, right? So clock tower, sanctum. What else was there? 2 more. One of them said it was behind the 8th door. I'm not quite sure which 8th door it's referring to. And then the last one. Can't remember what the last one would have been. We just got to check that corner for the key card. Wasn't there today, unfortunately. Press enter. Experiment setup. Alright. See, this one's not tedious because it changes every day. Whenever you draft an archived floor plan, each time you eat an apple or immediately, a letter will be delivered to the mailroom. I think we've seen that once before, but we haven't actually chosen it. Whenever you draft an archived floor plan, add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Whoa! Whoa, okay, we're going to do that. I don't know whether there are many apples throughout the place, but I think what we're going to do is new plan. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Whenever you draft an archive floor plan, we're going to do that. And we're going to try and find the archives as soon as possible. Start the experiment. Let's go. We want the allowance to be increased. Whew. That could be incredible, because then you could... Like, can we get the archive? Package is currently in transit, so that doesn't help. The library. Hey, we have book to read. I think I'll take the... Yeah, let's take the library, sure. We could potentially be getting an allowance every single room. A New Clue by Marion Marigold. Wait, what? Oh, we started the day with a couple of items. I forgot. Simon P. Jones checked out his mother's last book. All he needed was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely tell you. For you are looking for a new clue too. Alright, this is where we want a magnifying glass, no doubt. There's gotta be something here, right? Do you have any writing? It's all scribbles. He has red stripes and stuff. This is Detective Von Margle, I'm sure, because it said that he had confirmed the details or something like that. Okay, well, we'll take a screenshot of it, whatever. Detective Bon... What's his name? Bon Margle? Bon Margle? Something like that. Bon Margle, I think. He had retraced his sketches and studied the files, reviewed all his cases, and gone through the piles. Of the evidence present and precedents evident, he retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. I like that. Of the evidence present and the precedents evident. That's good. That's a good one. All right, so depart. Can't see what he's writing there. Corner cases: parlor, patio, nook, office, library, and pantry. I mean, it's true. They're all corner rooms. But why are the parlor and library not checked? Okay, so patio, nook, office, and pantry. Do we need to get those into the corners all in one day? Oh my goodness, we can read this. Suspect list. I don't know if I can read that, actually. It's pretty small. Age 25. Oh, it's the same list on both pages. Charles something, age 92? Is that a 92? Okay, I don't know. Well, we've got a screenshot of it now. We have dead cases. The lavatory, the closet, the attic. Okay. So he was exploring the house, trying to figure things out. Cool. There's his face. Neat. He had looked high and low in all of the rooms. He had searched every corner in each of the tombs. In this particular case, he had checked every space. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Here's the chest stuff. Keep left. Ooh. All right. There are the gem-studded candles. Who's in the tombs here? He has a rook. Okay, keep left. He looked and he looked under beds and in nooks. He questioned the maids, he questioned the cooks. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur, who told him new clues were found only in books. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur. To Tanner Fork. I feel this book is very important. Is there writing on the orange? Oh. So tome after tome that the library loaned and the books that he had already owned were searched from their covers all the way through. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. And we've got another thing over here where she's pointing right. Surely the arrows mean something, right? Tender cipher, lunar renamed. Uncle Aw, draft the sixes. Oh my goodness. There are so many clues right now and I don't know what they mean. Alright, let's get to the end of the book because maybe the last page has something. He changed all the letters in the lines that he found. He checked all of the colors of the spines that were bound. Oh. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting and found that the diction of each word was sound. Mary, Mary, Gates, Gates, right, right, lower word, jor name, dead end. Draft the sixes, shifted extras, the fixed. Oh my goodness. He stayed up all night and studied the maps. He laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps, and if his directory was considered a trajectory, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. Man, this poor guy. Record. He has a sledgehammer and a candle? Yep. Record. A man obsessed and cuckoo, too. They would say as he wandered through, the best medicine is not yet evidence. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. All right, I don't know. Oh, hold on. There's something on his shoulder. Nope, never mind. That one might not be much of a clue. We had each at the top. Oh, hold on. Record each. Oh, hold on. Each. Is there a word in each page that we need? Record each stop. And having read this book so many times, having scoured over each of its cryptic lines, have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs? Well, we saw a right turn and stuff. Oh my goodness. This thing is so packed. So major, dead end, major key, seen all the signs. Library, the way, X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Assume page count starts on title pages. Red, green, violet, blue. Page A, word X. Page C, word A. Page B, word Y. Page Z, word X. Assume the page count. So, no, I don't get it. I don't get it, unfortunately. There's the map of the metro, the train. We've seen that picture in the ballroom. We've seen that picture. Where did we see that picture? Shoot. I recognize it. It's our mum and shoot. Well, we've seen that picture somewhere. I don't know about that picture. This looks like it's the office because it's the White King, right? Oh my, oh my. Or is there perhaps something new, something overlooked but now in view? Have you finally found it? Could it really be true? If it's a new clue, you know what to do. All right, the suspect is minor. The suspect is major. The suspect is minor with ER. Well, we know that the red notes are lies. The suspect is A. Key. Was there somebody with the first name starting with A? I believe there was. That's it. That's the last page. Oh no. There's so much information here. Also, thank goodness we had the magnifying glass. That was lucky. There's so much information. So, a new clue by Marion Marigold. We have Route 8. Depart. Keep left. To Tanner Fork. Turn right. Dead end. Record each stop. Is there a sign here? Record each stop. Do we need the map? Do we have a map? Hold on. So Route 8. Depart. Keep left. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna write this down. Hold on here. The fancy new tech. I should have done this all along. So now we're gonna write this. So we have a new clue, and we're gonna say route or signs. We'll say Route 8, and then depart. What do we have here? Keep left. To Tanner Fork. And then here's a like a right turn sign. Oops, that's not what I want. Right turn sign. And dead end. Record each stop. And I think that's it for signs. The suspect is A. Key. What else should we pull out of here? I'm curious about these books. The bindings of the books, right? So, Tender Cipher, Lunar Renamed. Uncle Awe and Draft the Sixes. Draft the Sixes. Was there something like that in the list of books in the office? That sounds familiar. Okay, unfortunately, this stuff doesn't really necessarily stand out to me as clues we can make use of right now, except for maybe the corner cases. Patio, nook, office, and pantry. We might try to get those in the corners. I'm going to write that one down as well. So let's say corner cases. Patio, nook, office, pantry. Okay. Yeah, that's some info for sure. Darn cool. I'm sure we'll down the road there'll probably be something where I'm like, oh man, I wish I'd thought of that. I don't think we've seen a road map though. And these signs seem to suggest we have to follow a roadmap, right? Record each sign. Or record each stop. Okay. Well, we're gonna move on. I've taken pictures of it all. Hopefully I was thorough enough in my picture taking. We'll see. Blessing the Dancer will be very nice. Wind up key. We have every statement claiming where the gems are is false. The gems are in the blue box. Wouldn't that make this false? The gems are in this box. The gems are on the table behind you. I think it's lying to me. I've been duped. Oh wait, hold on. The car keys are in the table behind me. Also, what was the other item we got? We got the magnifying glass and the sledgehammer. Okay. We get that sledgehammer pretty often. That's good. The gems are on the table behind you. Obviously lying. The gems are in this box. Maybe lying. Although, if this were lying, every statement claiming where the gems are is false. If this was lying, then every statement claiming where the gems are is true. And the gems are in the blue box would be lying. They're not in the blue box. I think it's in the white box. Otherwise, if these two are lying, they're not in this box, they're not on the table behind us, this would be saying that they are in the blue box, but every statement claiming where they are is false. I can't believe that. I'm going to go with the white box. And if I'm wrong, then oh well. Alright, I'm not wrong. Good. Up through the north door. Also, I was thinking about it. I think we had a broken lever yesterday or the day before. And probably had an opportunity to take the casino. So, that's a whoops on my part. We may have even taken the casino and then not used the lever there. I wanted to check that at some point. We have a diamond. And we have Florealis Bloom of the Sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. So we should be finding a lot of gems throughout our run. Why can't we operate this now? That's a little strange. We did it before. What has changed? Oh, unless we've unlocked it. Maybe that's all it is, was we operated it and now it's done. It's operated. That could be. Possibly. Oh, there's swans in the den. I was making a note of that before too. Hold on. Realms. Title. Okay, swan in the attic, in the den. There we go. We'll go back to paintings. There we go. Okay. The bedroom closet, the bedroom. We might have to rotate that one. And the mailroom. Yep. We're going to have to rotate the bedroom for a couple. Or just one. One gem. Okay. Thank goodness that was an option. Otherwise our run would be over. The office, we can rotate it, and I think we will. Yep. So now the office, that's good. That's part of the chessboard stuff that we want to do. Because there's the White King. And in here... No, Draft of the Sixes is not on here. Okay. But we can open up the safe anyways, for the fun of it. I'm not going to bother spreading the gold throughout the house right now. Because we might find the conference room. There's the Black Bishop. We have some coins over here. And a fortune to be told. Alright, let's hear it. Tell us, Alzara. It'll take him a little bit of time to power up. What if I just don't look at him? How does he feel about that? Oh, doesn't matter.
As it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Yeah, this guy's a real fortune teller. You can tell that we want him to look into our future.
Faintly in the mist, I see a figure. A statue cradled in a courtyard of sentinel stone. You will find yourself one day wandering these paths,
I hope so.
walking in the footsteps of the past, wandering
With purpose, I would like.
and
I prefer.
waiting, searching for a shadow that will never be cast, longing for the day to end, the hours to pass.
Okay, this is something I already had a feeling
What
on.
you have heard here has
Quarter after
been
12 it showed there.
foreseen by the great Alzara.
So it showed quarter to 12.
Till the dawn of the following day,
With all the
I
clocks.
will have nothing more to say.
Okay, Halzara. With all the clocks around the mansion, I was kind of suspecting there's going to be time-gated stuff. Like, you have to be here in this room at this specific time of day. We haven't seen any clues towards that end until now. So there's Halzara saying about waiting around, and it shows a clock at 12:15. So maybe we need to be out on the veranda at 12:15, or I don't know what room that was actually. But, yeah, we might have to start thinking of that. I'm not going to bother sitting around waiting forever if I don't have a clue telling me to, though. A little bit of testing. We haven't actually been in here. Oh, what? Oh, this is not what I was expecting at all. 1, 2, 3 arranged like that. Well, how is this going to work? Okay, let's open this door. Oh. All right. Interesting. So that takes the place of the secret garden. We're opening the antechamber. How about this door? Is this just a regular door? It's just a regular door. Okay. Pump room, the garage, and the furnace. I think we will take the garage here. We get keys. We get to open the trunk. The pump room doesn't do anything for us now. As far as I'm aware, we're all good unless we want to drain the aquarium. And the furnace obviously isn't a great choice. So, for each gear room, so if we had a lot of gear rooms, we'd have 1, 2, 3 directions. And then we would have 1, 2, 3, 4 potential levers, maybe? I wonder if that could just fully open the antechamber. There's the key to the secret garden and a battery pack. If we get... actually, we really want a workshop. I just realized we really want the workshop because... Never mind. We have the magnifying glass, but we don't have the magnet detector? What's it called? Metal detector. So we do want to find the metal detector still. And a workshop. Okay, so we got keys from here. There's no power, so the door won't open. That's fine. What do we have? Special keys, secret garden key. Nope. 10 keys remaining, though. Chamber of mirrors. Oh, boy. Well, if I could get to the other side of the chamber, that would be wonderful. But I also see that being a bit of a challenge. I think I'm going to draft it anyways, just in case. There's always a chance. What if I rotated it? Would that make sense? No, it doesn't make a difference because we have to reach each side anyways. I can walk in and press the button, sure. Okay, so there we go. We've opened up that side. And now what we want to do from here is get a 3-way, hopefully. And have one facing left. Oh no, this is not what we want. Well, we can still do it. Okay, hold on. Let's rotate the plans. Thank you, Dovecoat. I'm going to take the observatory here. Okay, good stuff. What do we... Hold on. How do we get a second... Oh, the Chamber of Mirrors. That's so good. All right. I got confused for a moment there. I was like, how do we get another observatory? The Slice, Clavis the Key, Southern Cross, Farmer's Apple, the Twins. Man. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Maybe we'll get the archive at some point. And the Farmer's Apple. Okay. Let's push this button. That's 2 out of 3. We can run back in here and push the button again. This one. Also, there's an orange. Nice. With a little bit of salt. Okay. So we got that. Man, I'm really curious what happens when we push that middle button. Unfortunately, we can't go through this way. So we're going to have to follow a tight path here from the boiler room. Fortunately, though, we now have 4-room doors being more common today. And with no gem cost on them, we should be able to do this pretty easily, I think. That was a dead end, so our tomb gets some more money. So no special keys to be used here. Oh, and we can't see what we're doing. Please be the archive. Please be the archive. Well, that's unfortunate. This dark room really messed us up. Oh, no. So much for the Chamber of Mirrors. Huh. We don't have a workshop. Oh, man. That's just really too bad. Okay. Here's the pump room. We don't need it. Wah, wah. I should have gone with the secret garden. My whole plan failed. We can run back through where? I guess back through the drawing room. There we are. So we're down here, and I think that's where we'll call it a day. I don't think there's anything else. We got some interesting clues from the library there. I'm gonna have to think about those. Well, more so, we're gonna have to keep an eye out for a map. I think a map is involved. Just following those signs, the directions that they gave. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens tomorrow. See what we find. Call it a day. Yes. And then Simon went out to his tent to sleep in the wilderness. Mount Holly, impressive manor, apparently.